Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another Zenless stream. Thought in right in between two events, but there we go. Anyway, this is the second stream of the week, and once again, Zenless once more. Right. So last stream, we pretty much got to meet her, for real, Shungguang. Or Xiaoguang, depending on what exactly. Anyway, basically we were investigating a place, and we have basically decided to stop or retreat for the time being, as it has taken quite a toll on everyone involved. And now Shungguang was told to basically, stay at the temple because it is too dangerous because of this weird thing she has going on. But anyway, let's get started. After a long day, the bed seems to whisper, "Come rest your mortal coil." That's what you're meant to do right now. I did choose a perfect time to, close it off for today. Or for the last stream, like falling into clouds, gently sinking, surrounded by tenderness, you drift off into dreams. But under the cover of night, there are still those who remain awake in Phaethon Heights. Huh. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, unexpected, definitely. Oh! I was curious about why he's reacting like this weirdly, but guess who's guess who's apparently meeting up with Sarah? Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant little pawn go free. Such mercy doesn't quite fit the image of someone hell-bent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel, and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the creator, any impious noise must be thoroughly purified. Although... Okay, so clearly he's working alongside Sarah. I believe he was a person from, like, a student beneath... What was his name again? Banyue, right. So it makes me wonder, obviously, this feeds into the whole thing with like, oh, look at that. The Exaltists are quite literally everywhere involved, but we still don't really know what's up with Shungguang's brother, Shiran, I believe, yeah. We don't really know what's going on there. Obviously he's not here right now. We'll have to figure out what's going on there, but I'm a little bit worried about this guy ending up giving information over that he probably shouldn't. See, just like those traders who have basked in divine grace yet harbor doubts, daring to commit blasphemy, they are now very quiet, utterly quiet. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on Banyue at a crucial moment? Or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending? Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before, making Banyue pay in blood is my punishment for him, the ending I've written for myself. What does this guy have? I don't know what the history between them is. The only thing I really know is the whole thing of that he's a student beneath Banyue. You're sharing in the same punishment as him. How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. Cut the pointless probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god puppet. Okay. Things are escalating a little bit between them. Better pay attention to those you keep in your company. For your sake, you'd better pray your creator is really as omniscient as you claim. I mean, Yishuan, his little schemes are insignificant. So, is she aware that Shion might not necessarily be 100% on her side? Seems like that, maybe. The Creator has foreseen his fangs, and it shall be the final link to fulfill the Creator's prophecy. If Shion's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of color in this final masterpiece. Everything will return at journey's end. It feels like she knows that Shion has other motives. We'll have to see, but that's kinda what it feels like. The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Phaethon Heights. A new day dawns upon Sweebian Temple, still unaware of last night's undercurrent, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I should go check on Xiaoguang first. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna have to check real quick. There you go. I think that's where we are at. Yep, there we go. Is that Dialyn and Banyue bickering outside? Might as well go check it out. What's happening outside? There's nothing here. There's at least Shungguang standing in front of there, and I was gonna do the temple business, but apparently that's gone, so never mind. Yes, Shungguang. Oh, did I run past them? I did, okay. There they are. What are they doing? Banyue, this is all your fault. You troublemaker, setting this bad precedent. Hello? Okay. You dare slander me? What have I done wrong? Pray tell. It must have been you sneaking down the mountain, setting that rebellious example that made Master Xiaoguang's heart raver for adventure outside the mountain. Are they really blaming each other? It seems like it. In the meanwhile, Twitch chat, hello Lars! Let's see, what slander? How could you know about the passing of time in the mountains or Master Xiaoguang's state of mind while you've been guarding the Sweebian Temple all these years? I know for sure this is about seeking one's true heart. Just like the protagonist of that supreme manual I've been studying, Sword ascending the 9 heavens. Even knowing the path is rough, I shall forge ahead with both sword and heart. Such spirit, how similar it is to my own noble quest of braving the road outside the mountain, seek my path and overcome tribulation. Both are acts of pure romance. Okay. How magnificent, how splendid. Have you forgotten what Master Xiaoguang carries? A Qingming's word, a deadly weapon that shrinks memories and devours the 5 senses. Well, yes, I know. I humbly believe that only by tasting all the world's delicacies and witnessing all of life's splendors can one achieve true alignment to resist this word's side effects. This is tempering one's word hard through mortal experiences. Technically, this word is apparently supposed to be quite secure in that case, but who knows? I have the mild feeling that it's probably going to break apart, or like break outside of that somehow. Of course, we don't quite know yet. You never used to talk like this before. How many cultivation web novels did you read? You're so cheesy. Making my bamboo components get goosebumps. What do you know? This is called scholarly elegance. You weren't always so old-fashioned and long-winded. The two long bamboo lock eyes, glaring at each other, puffed up with age or anger, neither willing to back down. Better not interrupt. I should go find Xiaoguang instead. It feels like they're just bickering along, basically. At least that's my opinion. Right, let's meet up with Xiaoguang. She's standing right there already. Let's see what her night was like, maybe. Xiaoguang stands alone silently, her red ribbon as striking as when she first walked in Suibian Temple. Only now, she seems weighed down by unspoken thoughts. Father Senior!
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang.
Morning. Wait, why Senior all of a sudden?
I was thinking of when we first met. Also, didn't she literally request that?
I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you.
Alright, Junior Wise.
Obviously, in my opinion, she's... Or if I had to guess, she is fairly sad about what happened. Or she basically getting told off and being told to, you know, stay behind. Present.
Senior Xiaoguang.
A faint smile softens Xiaoguang's face. Before Yixuan Shifu gets here, better keep Xiaoguang occupied.
I'd better keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yixuan Shifu gets here.
Wanna go for a walk? Actually,
The weather's
maybe...
really nice today.
Probably a
Wanna go on
good
walk with
idea,
me?
thinking about it.
Come to think of it, I've never taken you out to show you around before.
Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
Should we head out now? Need to prep anything? Earlier, when preparing the guest room for Xiaoguang, Belle apparently also purchased some casual clothes based on Fairy's lifestyle preference, unless this report. Still kind of funny. I do wonder what that would entail, if you think about it. Maybe I should persuade Xiaoguang to change into them now. It might help lift her mood. See, casual right now? Sure, why not? After explaining to Xiaoguang, though she's a bit shy, she still nods gently and goes back to her room to change into the dress. After changing clothes, Xiaoguang's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and a subtle hint of anticipation. I don't actually know what her state is, so basically, is she just permanently stuck up there? That's what it sounds like. See, that dress looks great on you. You look good in anything. Or both, why not? Yeah, it's a relief. I was worried it might seem too childish. Not quite fitting for a senior. See, now we're already, let's get going. Let's go with that. Game is hopefully doing fine. It was having some issues with just shortly before I got onto the stream. But it seems to be fine now, so we will see. She's standing right in front of Yumcha Sin. Does she want to eat there or something? The Yumcha Sin, from the looks of it, it's a pretty big tea house. Wanna check it out?
Yeah, it's always packed. They've got great intel, and the food's amazing. Wanna check it out, Xiaoguang?
We're not going to be booking one entire room for just us two, right? Yes, please. I've been to a banquet here before.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots, but between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
Oh, really?
And there you go, we go, Shungguang finally speaking again. I should have.
Whoops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Do you have any recommendations for today?
Slightly
Another
awkward.
regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
Hopefully it's not too expensive.
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
That would be our Moonvale Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven.
Actually,
They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet.
you occasionally do visit this
melts in your
place, but
mouth.
not
I
frequently.
guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget. Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved
Like, I
for
think the
only
last time
our
she actually
regular
even spoke was
customers.
like
And you
maybe
won't find it on the
2.0
banquet
or
menu.
something like that. So she did hear us.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake. Weiss, would you like to try it?
Yeah, I was about to say, that's gonna be a solid sure.
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaoguang must be thinking about Senior Ye again.
Oh, I just realized she called it out at you. Actually, wouldn't be saying this on the banquet, funnily enough.
Sure, why not? After smelling the
That's
aroma
actually kind of
before we even
funny,
walked
to be
in,
honest.
How could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
Actually, hard to tell really how, like, in what capacity. That was Chinese in the background, strangely enough. Actually, no. Was that Zenless with which briefly was intentionally switching to Chinese? For some reason, I keep I know this happened in one of the Hoyo games, but I'm not sure if that was if that was Zenless this location or Genshin the Nordkreis location, but I think it was this. Anyway.
Come on over here. Come take a look.
Oh, just regular business, it seems now. I was a little confused for a moment. Well, someone's standing in front of this one for now, and here as well. Were you able to interact with the statue before? I don't know. Well, there you go. I guess this is more regular business. The storyteller's voice resonates through the air with powerful energy. Soon, the tale reaches its climax. But listening carefully to the content, the protagonist of the story happens to be Xiaoguang. This gentleman talking about me. Well, that's an awkward moment. Trying to, like, keep you occupied and, like, busy with not thinking about the stuff. Suddenly, they're talking about that. So, that's a little awkward. Let's keep listening together. Although, if you think about it, it does still keep her occupied, I guess. The storyteller recounts Xiaoguang's tales at Yunkai Summit with great relish. Words flowing like a river, as if they had been there to witness it all firsthand. Makes me wonder if she's about to fact-check everything. That's an exaggeration? She is, okay. This storyteller's making it sound so dramatic with all those embellishments. This is so embarrassing. I'm dying here. Alright, let's hurry and eat these osmanthus cakes Sweetie mentioned. They'll sell out if we wait too long. Come on, let's go. The storyteller is still up on the stage, talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of his tale just ran off in panic. Oh, detailed draft? Looks like Uncle Kai's drafts a story about Xiao Guang. Dear audience, the Yixuan Shifu from Yunkai's summit I just mentioned possesses unparalleled skill, on par with the White Hunters, keeping peace in Wei-Fei. Now that's what I call a living legend. However, do you all think that Yixuan Shifu has been holding up the mighty Yunkai summit all by herself? That, my dear audience, is not the case. When we bring up the younger generation of Yunkai summit, you can't not bring up Yixuan Shifu's unique and incredible gifted disciple, Yi Shunguang. Young Miss Xiao Guang. Oh, I guess it's a short thing, right? Because the full one is Yi Shunguang and now the nickname is Xiao Guang. Unfortunately, I don't know Chinese at all, so I don't actually know if this is a valid way to shorten things, but that's what it sounds like. Word is, even Yixuan Shifu has to stay on her toes when sparring with her. One slip of focus and bam! This little disciple's wild, unpredictable moves might just force her Shifu to show her real skills. That's why word's been spreading around all over Yunkai's summit that this girl's potential is limitless. Give her time and she'll be better than her teachers everywhere. Of course, not only do we have the remarkable Miss Xiao Guang, but also her brother, the most senior brother of the younger generation at Yunkai Summit, Yi Shiyuan, who's quite a rising star himself. Now you might be wondering, since the siblings were taken in by Yunkai Summit together, shouldn't Master Xiao Guang be right after her brother in the hierarchy of seniority? But actually, there's a disciple named Banyue between them. Well, there's a fun story to be told here too. Back in the day, Yunkai Summit opened its gates to take in orphans, gathering talented folks from all over. As luck would have it, the Yi siblings and young Banyue arrived at the temple gates at almost the exact same time. All promising talents, all wanting to become disciples under Yixuan Shifu, but who is more senior? How should they be ranked? Yixuan Shifu, being the straight shooter she is, thought this was too much of an headache to figure out, so she just waved her hand and drew lots. Young Master Xiao Guang seemed super eager to become a senior disciple, and I heard young Yi Shiyuan was nice enough to let her go first. But talk about bad luck, she drew the character for Junior. It's written like he really was there to see everything firsthand. And that's it. Right. Talk to Xiao Guang, there's the cake. You shared your osmanthus cakes with Xiao Guang.
So, what do you think?
About the cake or the story? I'm the host here, I should be the one asking you.
I was gonna ask you the same thing. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Make sure to at least keep some for the others.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
The depths of Xiao Guang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety. very hard to read. What is it you're trying to say?
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Agreed, to be honest,
Miss,
unfortunately.
Is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
Why would I not be surprised if Sweetie now pays extra attention to Wise?
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then.
It's nice to hear about, like, the background a little
If I
there.
had to guess,
Like,
in addition
that's
to
why I
fresh
like these
osmanthus
slice of
pressed in
life
honey,
thingies
you added a touch
more.
of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
I feel like Shengguang knows a bit more than just, you know, occasionally making desserts.
Whoa, spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive.
Although, I mean, if she's
Very
supposed to be staying
impressive.
up there, right? In theory... Oh, it didn't start the recording. In theory... You know, I feel like she probably has a lot of time on her hands, so I feel like the whole thing of, oh, I just make desserts occasionally, is a bit of an understatement.
Yum-cha scene always
If
welcomes
I-
guests who appreciate
If I
the
had to
craft.
assume.
Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Rita leaves with a smile on her face. You're like an expert.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? You're a real expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch
Hydration
Senior
reminder,
Inu cook
by
back
the
at
way.
Yunquay Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own.
How much experimentation
But
does that mean?
At first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims.
Kind of funny for her to say first victims.
My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
Well, I mean, as long as you get better, right? Nothing's wrong with making a few dots. Senior Yi is really gentle. He must have been even more patient with you.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much.
So, question mark,
still
what
remember
exactly
when I
is
first arrived at
Jiwon's
Yunquay Summit.
position here?
I was mischievous, made a big
It does feel like
mistake,
Sarah
and
knows
just
that he might have
hid.
something in the back of
I was
his
too
head
scared
of...
to face anyone.
It would basically mean that he's not going to be really on their side. And to be honest, I also wouldn't really know what... I mean, it doesn't really feel like it. No, obviously, the thing of the Exalteds are everywhere does fit with the whole thing of that from... I think the reason why I have issues with Banyue's name is I know someone with a similar name at work, and that's tripping me up, I think. No, anyway. Right, so basically, The thing with Exalteds are everywhere that it has basically been confirmed, right? The question just becomes like, is Shion also involved in that
My
sense?
brother was the one who found me.
That's what we
He
don't
didn't
know
scold
so
me.
far.
He just asked. An elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. If you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose?
That's a solid question of depends on the situation, right? Like now, I would say no, go the bag of grain, but obviously in a famine, that shifts entirely. Like that. At that point, you can't eat a manuscript.
And when facing a calamity,
So
do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds? Which do you choose?
there's no clear answer.
Why did he ask such a difficult
Interesting how the
question?
game actually just
There's
straight
no
up
clear answer.
says, yeah, no clear answer. It's not trying to have you like answer that.
Yeah. I was so young, I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents
I mean, it's a
always
solid question
said,
that you don't
hardest
want to
part
ask
isn't making the
yourself,
choice,
but
it's
you may
living
run
with it
into the
afterward.
situation, I guess, where this could be relevant.
There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
But this is with, let's see, he really put a lot of thought into it. This is like her discussion with
He really
Chi-Wan.
put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do.
Like,
And I have
if I
my
had to
own
place
reasons for
Chi-Wan
why
on
I
a
have to
scale
find
right
him.
now, I would... It's a little weird that he's part of the Exaltists currently, but I don't think he's 100% there. There are like a few points, like for example, Sarah's reaction in that talk, that make me believe he's more 50-50. Maybe more like 60% to our side and just trying to do something with the other 40 or something like that. We'll just have to see how everything is going to continue, right?
Sorry, I've been rambling again.
No worries. You can always tell me these things.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior, after all.
At times like this, you feel more like the senior. I've got to do better as your senior just so you can rely on me more. Like you said, you're my precious junior after all.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dialyn, Ningqian, you, and the others at Swabian Temple.
And I don't think they'll have a briefer anytime
I
soon.
want to thank everyone properly.
Maybe
What
in
do you
like, I
think
don't
about
know,
me putting together a
2.8.
thank you dinner and
like the
gathering
summer
everyone
updates
around the
once
fire
again.
for the night?
Free food is always great, so that's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to
Surely.
your cooking. I'll let Dialyn, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
So, as far as I know, Yixuan, sorry, is on the way, or at least is trying to get back as soon as possible. So whoever knows when that'll happen. Alright, it's about time I express my gratitude. Let's go. Yes, Xiaoguang and you leave Yumcha Sin, preparing to head back to Swebian Temple. Over there, it's Senior Jing Yuan and Senior Song Tao. Looks like we've got new intel. Come on, let's go check it out now. It's so weird. Was it always the case? Oh, hang on. You didn't used to be open, I think. I don't recall this being open. What are you? Shop currently locked. Unlocks during the Swebian Temple mission Old Friends New Pals. Okay. So that'll be something we'll get into in... Actually, what version is this? Old Friends New Pals. Is that 2.5 content? Old Friends New Pals. Is... Oh, no mind. That's a commission for Swebian Temple restoration. And I think... Oh, that's the next restoration thingy I have. Yeah, okay, no mind. That's still something I need to do, but first we'll continue with the story. Song Tao.
Junior Wise, Xiaoguang.
You're back! Is everyone alright? Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
What was the little trouble there?
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
I would have still inquired about that, to be honest.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Swebian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Wise.
Thanks to all of you.
No, it's thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Swebian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Which fire?
Haha, a gathering by the fire. With
Thinking about
Xiaoguang's
it.
Cooking, no less.
Where exactly is that going to be?
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
Okay, I mean,
really
based
thoughtful
on
of
the
you,
whole
Xiaoguang,
dessert
but I'm afraid we
talk
can't tonight.
earlier, I think she's underselling herself.
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site.
Oh,
The full report's been
this
sent
is
to Yishu and Shifu.
getting progress,
She should
or
be
this
coming
is
to Wi-Fi
progressing
soon to help.
real fast.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious.
I guess we'll have to join in one moment.
Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. Leave the investigation to us.
Of course, that'll be annoying for
You
her.
guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
I hope her mood wasn't crushed
But-
by this.
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples.
Although I feel like Shengguang feels like she's just a burden for everyone.
Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang,
Maybe.
can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
Okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Well, we will see how this is gonna go. Dongtao, Xingyuan, and Banyue head off full of spirit. It's good that we've finally got some progress.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah. Let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Although, I mean, the crucial thing is, right, they've all seen these weird things, right, in that location. So I think that'll probably be why. She's obviously reacting negatively on that. Xiaoguang takes the first step towards Subian Temple, her back straight and steady. The setting sun casts a long shadow behind her, echoing the tangled feelings in her heart. Meanwhile, in an unassuming corner of Phaethon Heights, Dialyn and Xiao are exchanging intel.
Here, the intel on Sarah.
That looks to be like the very top of like where this highway is, I think.
Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists.
Makes you wonder what happened to her. Hydration reminder.
Vanished for a few years? Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO.
Sounds like she got a bit of a mental issue.
She said
At least that's
every
what
member
this
but
sounds
her was
like.
wiped out in an accident. But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
So what is she?
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the
That, of
squad's
course,
whole
could also
purpose
be
was
a
to be
the
buried
thing.
from the start.
That not many people had actually known about it.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
It's just a guess. And I wouldn't dare spread anything that sounds like slander against the city administration. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out.
So, it is weird, but what isn't weird about Exaltists, to be honest?
Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs.
And quite
point to
literally
something
everyone
hidden
of
in
the
hollow
Exaltists
that
as
we
well.
don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss.
Like,
We'll just
what
have to
really
wait for
is
orders
the creator?
before
Who
making our
is
next
that
move.
even? And so on.
Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Well, at least you got paid for it. I guess.
Those old men at Tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without
Well,
me
not
even
anymore.
realizing, I've been saddled with another
Not anymore,
thankless
that's for
task.
sure.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way.
So hang on. If that was built 100 years ago, that was obviously miles, like years before the fall of the old capital. That would indicate the. I wasn't sure about that. But it obviously means that it will miasma hollow thing and so on was already a thing for ages. Right.
The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core.
But what exactly is the target here?
Right. What most people don't know is... to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
So it's either, well, right now Shiyuan and Sarah specifically are trying to activate it. I would assume. I don't know.
Yeshuan's parents once investigated the array, and he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems the secret lies deep within the old mining site. Could Sarah be planning to make Yeshuyun the key?
That's what I feel like. I don't think she would sacrifice herself.
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure
But what
you've
is she
already thought
trying
of
to
it.
do?
What if you find the array with them and get Banyue to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and in doing so, drain its power dry.
Wait, what does Banyue have in common here?
Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that.
I know Banyue is just a robot, but or technically supposed to be a robot based on the story, but what is up with him?
That girl, Yeshuan Guang. I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating?
I would like to know more on that Banyue
No.
thing.
It's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns. Or
This is getting
choosing
complicated by the
excuses.
minute.
Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a
I guess
change
this
of
is
heart.
referring to not wanting to
feel
throw
sympathy
Banyue
towards
onto
him.
the bus effectively.
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was
That is
created as a
true.
weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to
maybe-
suppress the miasma.
I guess maybe that's
Nature
why
won't
that
change.
kid or whatever, I don't know the age, maybe also trying to kill Banyue.
Dialyn, as a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where is it going?
Well, that's what we already know. It appears to be collecting around the thingy.
I heard another name from the dead at the old
Oh.
mining site.
I wonder if
One
this
that's
will
been
give us
coming up a
crucial
lot these past
information.
few days. Looks like someone else wants Banyue gone. More desperately than we do.
And that's obviously his, like...
What do you mean? Who?
That's a secret. For now, though, I won't
Or
let him
does...
die so easily.
Oh, are
until
they
we
talking...
figure
Is
out who's trying
Dialyn
to
talking about the
use
same
us.
person? Like...
If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms.
Basically, from my understanding,
As
the
for
issue
truth
is...
about Banyue I'm after, I'll give him a final choice.
that...
One with no room
Student
for
beneath
lies
Banyue
or
wants to kill
cover-ups.
Banyue. But obviously Dialyn also wants to apparently deal with him in that sense. As he's technically a killing machine, but that somehow developed a personality. That's what my understanding is. Anyway, not long later, Dialyn comes to a decision after receiving the invitation to the fireside gathering. As evening falls, lights flicker to life across Waifu Peninsula. In Zwibian Temple's courtyard, the fire burns bright, the smell of food filling the air. Banyue, Dialyn, and the others slowly arrive. Xiaoguang's thank you dinner is about to begin. Oh, just in the middle here. Okay. The fireside gathering is being prepared. Let's go see what Xiaoguang has in store for us. Well, let's see. Seems to be packed nicely, at least. On the large round table, warm orange charcoal flames dance in the small stove, roasting and making fruits and nuts sizzle and crackle. The cozy aroma fills the air as the edges turn into an enticing golden crisp. The aroma of fragrant tea wafts from the rustic clay pot, while plump char siu buns glisten with amber oil. Play of meticulously arranged osmanthus cakes stands as a quiet gesture of thoughtfulness, especially captivating to the eye.
Please come this way.
Oh? Banyue and Dialyn.
There's something I want to discuss with you.
We're not discussing it far away from the others, so if that has to be private, then maybe go somewhere else. What is it?
What is it, Banyue Shifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own.
Oh? What
The
does...
abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger.
Is this more a case of, you know... Well, I don't
She seems
know.
to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest course.
I mean, to me it sounds like there's no danger for her to run away. I'll talk to her
Okay.
again.
I'll try to talk to her again. But, Banyue Shifu, I've been thinking. Treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away. Is that really what's best for her?
I have the mild feeling that'll be a no.
The Qingming sword. The rest of us. We should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we've been holding her back.
And you can tell that's a thing, right?
The Qingming sword
You
is unlike
you
any
are
other
able to
weapon.
tell that.
That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
My oh my. What a touching request.
With her voice laced in barbs and a half smile that doesn't reach her eyes, Dialyn cuts into the conversation. Maybe should have picked more distance.
But tell me, Banyue Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma?
Oh, dust-wise? No? Obviously, this is surprising that Dialyn
Looks
just
like you didn't know that
goes
yet, huh,
completely
Roxy?
confronting.
Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His code name is Purge Unit, Type 0.
Obviously, I guess
one
he
of Topps'
doesn't.
secret machines built for suppressing miasma. And by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was Topps' sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, Topps discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous, hiding among
That makes me
people.
curious, though. So I guess that explains, obviously, I guess both her opinion and probably opinion of that other kid.
People trusted him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole. And Xiaoguang's parents...
Could he have
among
done
them.
anything against that? I mean, yes, he's supposed to be, like, getting rid of the miasma, but from the sounds of it, like, it was more like of a case of, yeah, just murder everyone
Back
involved.
when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyue with such outrage? Such
Of
hatred?
course, that explains things. Ask Banyue.
Banyue Shifu, is this all true?
The marks from the past can't be erased. That much is certain.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic? Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing.
Interesting questions from Dialyn, though.
That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us?
Kind of
for your
fits in
own
the role
conscience,
thing of
so you can forget the blood
computers
on your hands even for
aren't
just a
technically
moment?
can't take responsibility for things.
Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath?
Depends on how big of a personality he has. A suffocating silence hangs in the air until Xiao Guang's bright voice cuts through the icy
Ah,
tension.
there you are. Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my...
I'll be right there.
Banyue leaves, his back still like a mountain, his steps steady and unshaken.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiao Guang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos.
But we have two people basically intending to get rid of him, interestingly enough.
Krampus wants something from Banyue. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiao Guang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use. Make him the key.
Weiss doesn't know yet.
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden...
Interesting that Dialyn just outright
Peninsula's
says it to
peace.
Weiss now.
Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone. But now...
Why now? Why are you telling me all this?
Why now? Dialyn, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt trip Banyue Shifu into...
She's not the only one trying to do that.
Whether he truly has a heart or not, his actions will give me the answer. I told you. There's something about him I need to verify. As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth. No matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
I do have to probably agree with that. You're not wrong, but is your truth the full truth?
You're not wrong about that.
Because I feel like it might be a mix of both, right?
But Dialyn, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour, one laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth?
We do at least have the thing with the Exaltus, who don't know what's going on there.
As naive as you look, Phaethon. I'll keep your warning in mind. As for Banyue, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete.
Because I do,
Perhaps he
I
can
mean,
remain as Banyue
it wouldn't be out of
now.
place for the game to have a killing machine turn effectively human with a personality. Wouldn't be something unheard of. But Banyue and Dialyn just said, I need time to sort through all this. I should probably talk to Xiao Guang about her own situation first. And we are going to do that, but not before we head into a quick break. So make sure to not go anywhere. We'll be continuing with more Zenless in just 3 minutes time. And welcome back to Zenless. You're watching the second half of the 2.4, not the recent 2.5, the 2.4 Faith story. And now we need to talk to Xiao Guang.
Xiaoguang,
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
I am curious about the whole thing. Oh, I believe she has made up her mind of going in there. Or maybe this is like supposed to be a final feast or something? You're hosting this gathering because you've made up your mind.
you're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Well, kind of sounds like you just hit right in the bullseye.
Figures. You saw right through me. I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would.
But she couldn't convince herself, probably.
Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under
Oh?
the door.
What's that about? Xiaoguang pulls out a note. Its edges crumbled from having been crushed in someone's hand, and carefully smoothed out again.
Xiaoguang, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming sword.
Is that Shi-Yuan?
The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them. When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true. No matter the price I have to pay, Xiaoguang, you will be free.
That would basically confirm his position where he is basically on the side of the Exaltists, but as a target of focusing or like using the Exaltists to basically help her sister. That is, this letter, is it from Senior Yi?
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye.
At first glance, the handwriting looks like my brother's, but it's missing little habits he always had in his strokes. And then there's the content itself. It could be fake. It doesn't sound like something Senior Yi would say. After all this time with no news from him, he suddenly sends a letter?
Yeah. Senior Ye shouldn't know that you're in Wi-Fi right now. And yet, he suddenly sent you a letter?
Oh. And it's gotta be of that, of the Banyue student.
Given how much he
disciple.
cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily.
So what does
Back
Xiaoguang
when
want
I
to
was chosen
do?
by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me.
How does this being chosen work?
He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunquei Summit. A new home.
But obviously, things aren't quite as simple.
But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
To Senior Yi, how cruel.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over.
Even though technically himself, he doesn't even have anything relating to that, so to speak.
In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword side effects onto himself instead.
But that explains, I guess, why he's been so much focused, or I guess why he joined the Exaltus then, because he's so convinced that there would be a solution.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
It's like, I mean, this does explain a lot of things, right? Let's see, Senior Yi's state of mind. Yixu and Shifu must be able to relate to that.
Maybe only Yixun Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then. That heavy weight he was carrying.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake.
But somehow he did find himself with the Exaltists.
Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming Sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past.
I don't want to lose her. That's as simple as that.
His heart has never really gone away.
So I would like to know how this will being chosen by this sword works.
This time, I have to go.
Oh.
My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming Sword himself.
And I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the letter appears to be not from him, right? But I would not be surprised if he does have set in his mind that he's going to walk in there, right?
I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
I believe in Senior Yi too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head.
He's not at the Exaltists because of the Creator. He's at the Exaltists apparently because of Shunguang.
Trap or not?
That's an important distinction.
Or not. I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know.
But hopefully, Shunguang isn't about to run into.
But with you, I don't always have to be
death and
so
despair.
sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear.
I hope not. I really hope not.
Since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please.
Just like when I called myself the acting temple master, you just went along with it naturally and hid my identity from everyone. I'm not here to stop you, I'm here to walk this path with you.
I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Little surprised that Wise just agrees to
Why
it.
is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
Save the tears for when you find Senior Yi. Tonight, let's just have fun together.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. We promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Right.
That's what she said, I believe.
I'll go check on the desserts. There are still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you.
The scent of spices follows her light, determined steps, quickly filling the small courtyard. The fire crackles, warm and bright, its orange glow flickering into the deepening night, as if to burn this fleeting moment of warmth and togetherness even brighter, even fiercer. And, well, where's the fire? Okay, I guess the fire's inside. Didn't... I was expecting like some kind of actual fire thing plays around, but anyway. Can we talk to Dialyn? What exactly is this final evaluation that Dialyn mentioned? What's wrong? Still caught up in the shock of me unveiling the past. Don't worry, I never intended to exploit your kindness and make it part of my judgment. I'm telling you this today because you need to know what kind of burden your trusted companion is really carrying. About your judgment, let's go with that. All I can tell you is that my mission and my judgment won't harm your interests, or Xiaoguang's. After all, truth only destroys what isn't worth trusting. And from those ruins, that's where real new growth can sprout. If I try to stop you, if I tell Xiaoguang about this, while that would prove you have the courage to stand your ground, I know that you harbor no hostility towards me, or rather, you still trust me. Well then, let's maintain this trust, Proxy. I'm glad you didn't tell Xiaoguang right away. I hope Banyue makes a choice that won't let you down. Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. The feast's about to begin. Remember, tonight, I'm just a visitor of Swebian Temple, just your friend. Well, we're going to be sitting down, and let's see what'll happen in this meetup thing.
A special thanks to Dialyn, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own.
Xiaoguang good, Xiaoguang welcome.
I added extra honey, just the way you like it.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you. Hey, Lion, look at your paws. They're all greasy.
I do like the fact that they are like they are clearly understanding each other, right? At least for now. I hope nothing will go wrong, but we will see.
Crispy outside, tender inside. Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another lion head sitting right here.
Couldn't be more awkward, right?
Banyue Shifu.
The
Would
Dialyn
you like to try a
Mani.
chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it?
It's perfect.
I'm glad everyone likes them.
Slightly
Nothing
surprised that
fancy,
even though
just
he's
some
a
homestyle
robot,
cooking.
from my understanding, he can still eat.
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of sweet and savory, the juiciness.
Imagine.
It takes me back to
That
a
would
taste
be.
I haven't had since
It would be
childhood.
funny.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me
And
feel
gives
all
her
warm
something
and
to
full of
do,
energy.
if you think about it.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a feast like this.
Though I have to say, compared
The
to
closest that
really
comes to my
scorched
mind
the
to
bottom
that
of the
is
pot
the.
earlier, stomping your feet in
There was a meal
fairness.
like this in season 1, I believe, with the cunning hares and a few others, if I recall correctly.
Dialyn,
Sorry.
you agreed not to bring that up. That old stove's impossible to handle. The flames keep flaring up and dying down. Luckily, Banyue Shifu's here. Anyway, since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh, chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
A ton of things, I have the mild feeling.
Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you recently. Dialyn, you first.
The hearth crackles and flickers with flames. Laughter, playful teasing, the clink of dishes and cups are woven together into a rare chorus of carefree buzz. Tight strings in everyone's heart loosen without notice, every secret's momentarily chased away by the warmth. Time seemed to stretch in the glow of the fire, glowing quietly in its simple purity. Until, as the lava slowly fades, they look up and realize the stars have filled up the sky.
Wow, look! After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they? One year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junkui Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong
I guess
we couldn't even get the lanterns
thinking
lit.
about it,
I
shouldn't light
remember
pollution
stomping around
from
in
New Area to be
frustration.
a thing? I would assume they're not far away.
Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up,
Or at least that's what I
saw the
thought
starry sky.
was the
Each
case.
star shining brighter than any lantern. My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just
I do like the moments where you
gazing at
can,
the
you know,
stars and having a quiet
talk with people.
conversation.
For some reason, it always, the best talks happen at night. Everyone listens silently, with the crackle of flames the only sound breaking the silence. Meanwhile, the Qingming sword case shimmers almost imperceptibly under the starlight. Hopefully nothing's wrong with that. Choices such cruel things. Once made, they're like stones cast into a lake, ripples pushing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples already turned into a tidal wave. There's no turning back now. Ningxian seems a bit drowsy, mumbling incoherent, fragmented words under his breath. And there you go, that's this mission completed. Optional chat with Xiao Guang. Let's chat with her first. It's so much fun being with everyone. Tonight, I'm definitely gonna have sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, see you in our dreams. Chat with Dialyn. By the way, is? No, not yet. Because, I mean, yeah, he's still there. Right. Dialyn. Finally, some peace and quiet. No endless customer complaints, no paperwork, no urgent messages, and none of those voices. Just sitting here, looking at the fire, gazing at the stars, listening to chatter. Just chilling like this, yeah, not bad at all. Dialyn's expression held an unusual calmness. Seems like the perfect moment to ask those questions she'd normally dodge. Since it's so much trouble, why do you still like being a customer service rep? Because it's fun watching people get tongue-tied when I fire back. And because when talking to a living person, no matter what I say, I always get a response. It could be an angry demand, a helpless sigh, or even a dumber follow-up question. But whatever it is, it's at least some kind of response. Unlike in the Hollow, where you can only listen, endlessly listening to those voices of the dead. Listening to their resentment, their regrets, their pleas, but they're forever unable to truly respond to anything, or accept any true response. No matter how much you say, what you say, it's just like a stone falling into a deep well. Not even an echo can be heard. That feeling, after a while, makes you wonder if you've become part of the silence too. Alright, it's getting late and cold, time to go back home. Finally got some peace and quiet, but it's about to end. Tomorrow's gonna be another troublesome day. It will indeed, unfortunately. Go to bed. That we will for sure. There it is. Wise you didn't make the bed last time around. The happy gathering in soft bed smooths away the edges of the hard, heavy, sharp, and unsettling thoughts. Your inner turmoil gradually subsides, letting you sink into a peaceful darkness woven from the silent companionship by the heart. In this tranquil moment, protected by the lingering warmth of companionship, you drift into a deep, dreamless sleep. Why dreamless? Why specifically dreamless? Anyway, far off, Yishu Yuan, having waited for quite a while, finds himself lost in confusion.
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No? I thought it might have been his plan.
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
You already know where the array is, and the Creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed.
They want to
buried
use
deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment.
They want
and
to
the
use
right
Banyue,
season to break through the earth.
obviously.
So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the Creator are all in place.
Sarah tilts her head slightly, as if listening to whispers carrying by the wind, or perhaps savoring the urgency in Yishuran's voice. The corners of her lips curve upwards, her smile laced with anticipation and cold calculation. And once again a commotion outside. Who's arguing this time around? Oh, did she go? At least there's Banyue again. Don't mind me slowly but surely taking care of this. When realistically it's not going to matter too much. What is this icon? I don't know. But I'm going to make... I was going to make other things, but never mind. Do we have anything else? No, that'll be a no. Which means I need this. Because then I can just collect these and... Yeah, sure, I guess it doesn't hurt. Just having these go along. And at the same time... I would say... I mean, we could visit the neighborhood streets. If there's anything. There we go. Maybe that's why. Neighborhood streets, you have good goods as well. Is there anything... No, okay. Right, so... Let's carry on. What is happening outside? What happened here? There's Shungguang and Songtao. Senior Songtao, what's going on?
Senior Songtao, what's going on?
We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped there now. Many of them are severely wounded.
Wise, we don't have time to wait for Shifu and the others.
They are pressuring Shungguang to show up, aren't they? Let's get going.
Understood. Then let's get ready to go. Belle, we'll leave Senior Songtao to you and Beeline.
I hope nothing will go wrong. I have the mild feeling that something
We'll take care of him.
will
Yes,
mean
we'll be
that
waiting for you
the
there.
sword is gonna come
I'll give
out.
Banyue, Shifu, and Dialyn the heads up.
I
But
hope
remember, Wise,
not,
Xiaoguang needs to be careful
but I
with the sword.
expected.
Relax, Junior Belle. I promised Wise I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the Qingming sword, I'll do my
Yeah, but your
best to keep
brother is
everyone
there.
safe.
I hope nothing will go wrong.
This is the perfect time for me to show how reliable a senior I can be.
She's confident, hopefully not too confident. Before you step out of Sweebian Temple, Dialyn comes rushing in with more news.
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyue.
Oh, I hope he didn't do anything wrong. Could it be because of what Dialyn said yesterday?
Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dialyn said yesterday?
Hopefully not.
Ningqian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence. And his disappearance.
I mean, we know that
confirms my
Ningqian is one of those who wants to basically get rid of, or wants to use this to get rid of Banyue. Suspicions. What did you dig up?
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dialyn?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential area?
Was one of them Ningqian?
That name.
It was.
Ningqian? Were his relatives among the victims back then?
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ningqian's sister.
So there is the obvious reason for why Ningqian also wants to basically get rid of Banyue.
Those Banyue turned away.
Proxy, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Explain what happened with Banyue to Xiaoguang.
Xiaoguang, it's like this.
Obviously, this is an info that she needs to have, so... Did you tell Xiaoguang about what Banyue did all those years ago?
So, Ningqian concealed his
Hydration
past
reminder, by the way.
and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him.
Now, obviously, I'm glad that he was able to be exposed this early.
Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been secretly orchestrating these seemingly logical events.
And now, obviously, they're just waiting for anyone to show up.
He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again.
Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge?
Yep.
That seems to be the most
Yep.
likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array.
So that note I received?
Would have also been from Ningqian, I would say. He's trying to exploit Banyue's guilt to lead him into a trap.
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt towards Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. It might all be Sarah's handiwork.
And obviously, I also wouldn't be surprised if that the whole thing of, yeah, the creator will find a solution for Xiaoguang's and this word problem is also part of that.
Think about it.
I think.
Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy and miasma, then where will all that power go?
I have no idea.
Miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mines?
And that's what we're about to
voice
dig
in the
into.
hollow? We still don't know why only Banyue and I could hear it. But it's clear that the voice has been trying to use my memories to plant doubts in my mind. So what exactly is hiding behind that voice?
Banyue and Dialyn.
Me and Banyue.
Strangely enough, right? Not Shunguang.
Based on Sarah's actions, it's most likely that both the miasma and our powers are being, or soon will be, channeled into a special being. For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
If that's true, then that array.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
Do we even have any info on what the creator is? I don't think so. Right? I might be wrong, but I doubt that's... Like, I don't think so, right?
It's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
Referring to Banyue, I believe.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue? Have you...
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left the Hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world. Amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge.
So, Zhongguang was saved by Banyue, basically.
In that terrible abyss, the only person who held us, as sturdy as a mountain, was Banyue Shifu.
Did you remember something?
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders,
technically it's a killing machine, but there appears to be more to it.
How could I erase such kindness?
Basically, seemingly, he appears to be into, or he has gained a personality of sorts.
And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dialyn, Wise, I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Well, there you go. If the mission was keep her inside of the temple, mission failed for obvious reasons.
The Qingming sword successor. You're set on dragging them back from the abyss.
And we gotta figure out how to support her from there.
Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ningqian make any irreversible mistakes.
Dialyn!
Dialyn, I knew you were a good person.
I knew you were a good person.
What are we about to get ourselves into? That will be the question.
Right. Stop it, you two.
That choice I forced Banyue to make last night. I never thought the answer I wanted would come so soon, so simple. Using truths whispered by the dead to expose the lies of the living. That is the standard by which I enact judgment. But this time, I want to use the words of the dead to give a truth to the living. See, go now. We for sure will. And what are we about to get ourselves into? There you go, there's Dialyn. Was sitting behind there. Oh, okay. Hang on, is this? Okay, it's a little far into the map, I see. We can't open it, unfortunately, but... There you go, we are supposed to be saving this guy first. Qingyuan! Hey, we know that name. After tending to the Mystic's wounds.
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
Don't worry, which message?
Don't worry.
Which
Senior Jin.
message?
He'll
We
be
came
okay.
out all here by
But he told us
ourselves,
that our
I
fellow
think.
disciples from Suibian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places.
Which is probably Sarah and the others is doing.
Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Banyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper.
Hunting for Shiran, probably.
From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long
Oh,
made
I
up his mind
hope.
to go in
I
there.
hope he didn't just get himself into trouble.
Did he say anything before he left?
I seriously hope he didn't.
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way. So he went to investigate the source. He also said some strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just talking to himself.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
Is it going to be about Shunguang?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall
These
make
are
the
certainly
burden lighter,
words.
my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolian along.
So he is here because to repay what he did
Shortly
back
after
then?
he left toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then, the miasma that was trapping everyone appeared to be drawn towards something else and started to recede.
Which might be the array.
We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolian came back
Yep.
and reported that Banyue Shifu was
Yep,
trapped
okay.
now. You can try scanning Bolian's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Banyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
Which is what two people wanted, or at least, you know, Dialyn also had in mind, or seemingly had in mind. Clearly that's no longer the case. It's, at least it seems like it, right? Anyway, you perform an emergency scan of Bolian's memory module. Late last night, Banyue came back to this area alone. Interesting that they kept that they have put an audio filter on top of this. Now imagine you had to view this from the point of view of the Bangbu volume. That would have been interesting. Right, Qingwan. Banyue Shifu, here's the situation. Qingyuan explains the general situation. This chaos is beyond human control. We need to find another way. I'll seek out its source to save everyone. Hello? Anyway, Shifu, those of us who remain here are too injured to move. Please take Balion with you. Having him assist you will put our minds at ease. Alright, being a Bangbu from Yunkai Summit, I'm sure it'll be able to find its way back to you by itself once this is all over. Oh. Wait, Balion will be able to find its way back by itself? To walk this world is to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon these steps alone, would cause the companions stumbling in the dust besides Fee. I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. The debt must be repaid. Right, let's see. No, hang on. We could go here, but it just goes nowhere. Yep. The game wants me to go there. Is there anything here? I think they've basically exclusively gotten rid of the chests, right? Mid-mission. That's what it feels like, at least. Right, back when I was doing my duty around here, parents would often voice their concerns about mischievous kids sneaking out to play at night. For their safety, special locks were installed. Only adults know how to open them. Must be something he heard in his youth and never forgot.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious.
Nothing here. There's a person, but that's about it. And here's an elevator. And there you go. Where are we heading to?
Already here?
Well, that's interesting. No, we can't jump down. We can have a look around, but that's about it. Interesting camera movement, a little bit. And this kind of feels like it has the edge, but that's water actually. It looks like an edge of the world. Oh, that looks like some... Oh, is that the array? Could be. And that's all tons of miasma right here. But first, we'll be meeting up with Ning Qian. Banyue Shifu, I knew you would care about the mystic's safety and would come here. Great news, absolutely fantastic news. I think I've stumbled upon the key array core of that ancient array mentioned in the old texts. It's just that I'm not skilled enough. I couldn't fully activate the array. But now that you're here, surely everything will go much smoother. Looks like this time, the Miasma disaster can finally be put to an end. This place won't have to relieve that nightmare again. Where is it located? There are several array pillars on the platform nearby. I'll lead the way for you, Shifu. Alright, let's go, Ningyan. Be careful.
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
Well, if he knew that basically this is all a target, or we're basically trying to get him onto that thing. What do we have here? Can't walk in that just yet. Or maybe ever, we will see. Oh, can't go there. Okay. Then the only option we have is to walk in here. The array core is ancient, and the patterns carved into the pillars shimmer with an undying will to protect. Standing in the center, it's almost possible to feel the long dormant earth pulsing in agony, urging the activation of the array. Upon attempting to guide and fully activate the array with its own ether energy, a cold, malicious will suddenly counterattacked.
Fall back behind me.
Well, I have the mild feeling that this is probably bad. Boyon's memories regarding Banyue cut off here. The array has been activated and is continuously channeling miasma. It seems to be effectively absorbing and suppressing it. Banyue Shifu is trapped in a miasmosphere of great evil. And even though my training has advanced by leaps and bounds today, I still can't save the two of them. Alas, what a tragedy. Banyue seemed to know what Ningxian was up to, but still went ahead and activated the array. Indeed, you should hurry to save Banyue Shifu and take Balian with you this time as well. Well, that's what we'll have to do. And we will see how far we can get. Now, Phaethon does have the ability.
Must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Now, Phaethon does have the ability to suppress Miasma, basically, right? To just at least to destroy these thingies. So we will have to see. Well, first I'll need to deal with these thingies, these enemies. No issues on that front, hopefully. No, I did. I meant to, you know, get rid of the other ones first. Oh. He's still fighting against them. I was afraid that it would be a lot of a bigger issue, but no. Not really. At least for now. We will have to see. At this moment, the array is engulfed in chaos as ethereals come rushing out like a tidal wave. Ningxian's eyes burn with rage. His crazed words are filled with pain, despair, and twisted pleasure.
Enough! Stop dragging this on, Banyue! Stop! It's over for you!
Thinking about it, he's standing in the middle of this as well. Isn't he, like... Is he not affected by this either? Or... Like, I would have assumed that both are now kind of locked in, or that he would, like, run away or something. But for so far, at least, it appears not to be the case.
Stop pretending you're a savior! Look at you! Look at the monster you become! Can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let me die here! We can both die here!
Oh, he wanted... I guess he wanted to kill... Or... I guess he wanted to have both him and...
You should
him
watch
die?
me die! Just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why
I'm
are
noticing
you
that this
still playing
version
the
is
merciful
basically a
saint?
big redemption arc for Banyue.
I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years!
Question is, of course, what will he also make of that?
You don't deserve to save anyone! And you don't deserve to let me live. My sister. She was the one who saved you back then. So why did you save her?
Thinking about it, how did Ningxian make it out there?
These 10
Did she
years,
evacuate fast enough,
every
or
single day,
what
I
exactly?
kept thinking, if I hadn't gone out that day, if I'd stayed, maybe my sister wouldn't have died alone like that.
Okay, so I guess he evacuated just
Your
in
life should have
time,
ended here 10 years
I
ago.
would assume.
I've been waiting so long for this day.
Since you'll be dying with me, then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
I know, as far as I know, there actually is a thing that if you're the only one who survives a tragic incident, there's like a bit of a survivor thing. I know that at least is a thing. I don't know how legit it is, but it is a thing, I believe. Maybe that's what's affecting Ningxian here. Banyue's heavy footsteps create a deep crack in the ground, like a lonely mountain peak, covered in scars and bruises, but standing tall and unwavering. He tenaciously protects Ningxian and the area behind him. His fists swing in a frenzy of energy, every blow hitting like a tsunami, blasting the oncoming ethereals to dust. It's as if Banyue cannot feel the scratches and searing energy marks on his metal frame. The depths of his eyes glisten with a sorrow that pierces his soul, in a resolution that has long known his ending. His low, hoarse voice rings out like echoes in a deep valley, piercing through all the clamor. A word imbued with immense power.
Ling Chen, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live.
It feels to me that Banyue basically is trying to save as much as possible afterwards. And that he somehow regrets what had happened. Which of course, with the previous discussions that Banyue isn't actually a human, it's just a robot or something. Anyway. Banyue's returning resolve, his determination to atone for his wrongs, and his deepest and most powerful fires, bent on protecting life, begin to erupt. He abandons any defensive stance. Every remaining bit of energy, every fragment of existence in this machine on the brink of collapse is fully channeled into his fists.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What a pain.
He can't get rid of this yet. Ask the Mystic ahead about the situation. We're going to do that in just a moment, but before that I'll have to head to another quick 3-minute break. So make sure to not go anywhere. I'll be returning with Zenless in just 3 minutes time. Welcome back to Zenless. Now we are going to be heading... Oh, no, I need to interact with this guy first. And see what actually happened to, Banyue.
Finally made it! Banyue Shifu and his disciple are all trapped within that array. Banyue Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow.
How many of these can fit in there? Like, I know, yes, I know that's collecting all the miasma around, right? But the space isn't large.
I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyue Shifu to give up on him. And who knows how much longer he can hold them off.
Well, we are about to head in here and somehow figure out how to get both out of there.
Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the whole array. Wise, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to
We do have... I wonder what's up with that path full of these miasma node thingies. They got it.
Got it. Let's head in that direction.
Right, there is this, but we can't interact with it just yet. The button... Oh, hang on. Like, it feels like I need to do that from the other side around. Which may not be actual point of things, right? Or can I? Like, I should have gone this way, technically. I believe. But clearly I can't, so... Let's just head back. Let's just go on top of the array. And see what happens. We'll see that spot in, or we'll have a look at that spot in just a moment's time. There's another floor beneath this, notably. Or at least it seems to be there's another floor. And we have enemies! Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that there are enemies here? There you go, one down. Two down, and we can continue on.
Too much miasma. We can't break through that barrier. Maybe he can still hear us? Banyue! Banyue!
Interesting, by the way, that you can still press R, but you can't actually connect things. Like, I should be able to connect it from here, right? But I, for some reason, can't. Or I'm too dumb, but it doesn't really look like it. But anyway, there we go. There's the array. And let's see what awaits us here. No matter how desperately you shout, no response ever comes from within. In the array, Banyue seems to hear familiar voices calling his name. At this point, he's fought to his limit and cannot respond. The faint voices soon grow denser in the depths of consciousness, concealed by the echoes that sting like a silver needle.
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain? Open your core and embrace this great power.
So, he is hearing voices. We know that so far.
Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body? Your bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse.
If they're melting, shouldn't he be already dead? If you think about it.
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data.
That's probably not ideal.
Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Dive in. Sink into eternity.
That makes me a little worried about the personality, Banyue, but we will see.
You are a part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind.
Can I just think you're on this quiet right now? Although this could be an internal monologue. It probably
The
is.
faintest glimmer of light. This heart must hold it fast and never let it go. So stubborn. Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry.
So, I mean, he should be alive still? Right? I feel like we would have heard if he died.
Your existence is a mistake. You should be eradicated.
But it feels like people are mainly mad for Banyue not doing anything compared to what he technically is, I guess. That's what it at least feels to me like.
It's nothing compared to the agony we feel.
Descend to hell. Fall with us.
How long can you hold on? 10 minutes. 1 minute. A second. Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, for those souls who curse.
To be fair, I don't think he's hated by everyone.
For a bunch of rotten worms.
I don't think Weiss hates him. That is at least something.
Suffering. Exhausted.
Or at least, you know, I would hope so.
This hopeless mire. Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very
In the meanwhile, sorry for the interruption, hydration reminder.
an even greater one. Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This is the price I have to pay. This will is like a stone, immovable, unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance.
Hopefully not.
Of your heavy burdens. Let everything return to nothing.
This one,
To its original, pristine, blank state.
I do like, to be honest, how these Zenless stories have been mostly going. This one is more emotionally deep.
No more bloodshed. No more disappointment. No endless penance. No duty. No guilt.
But obviously, Banyue is listening to the voices, but I hope he's not giving in to them. I seriously hope not. Several voices intertwine, overlap, and spin like an endless whirlpool of destruction, trying to crush Banyue's residual self-consciousness completely.
Wise, Fairy and I found something.
And to be honest, this feels like a sudden switchover.
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the
And
platform area
obviously
are extremely
bad
weak.
news. Surprise.
Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected.
Oh.
Marked the coordinates.
Could we weaken the array
Flow
from
corresponds with the signature of the
outside?
array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation,
Yes, we
destabilizing its
can.
structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core.
Let's just give it a shot. Hopefully we'll be able to do that just in time.
Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Great! Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against
And we
time.
still don't
We
know
have to
what's
hurry.
up with the whole creator thing. That's the
nodes are
problem. We
scattered all
still
over.
don't know.
Let's split up. Okay, leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Xiaoguang. The noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go!
So, how many do we have? Can we now interact with these things? Still not from here at the very least. Oh. Oh, there we go. Now we can. Right, they are blocked annoyingly. Right, there's one more. Hello? Oh, we have enemies here. That explains that. Oh, 3, 1 down, 2 down, and 3 down. Let's go. And even more of enemies. 1 down, 2 down, and number 3. There we go. That is probably overkill, but anyway, I'll take it. I will very much gladly take that. Oh, hang on. Is that the only one? No. Oh! Oh, hang on.
Yushu and Shifu's Qingming bird? Could it have been trying to send a message?
I was about to say, it looked like you,
Once we rescue Banyue, we should tell everyone about this.
Okay, that is interesting. Yixuan was trying to send a message, but couldn't. Annoyingly, it just flew away instantly. And now, there we go.
All 3 down. It's all up to Xiaoguang and the others.
Oh, hang on.
Better hurry back to the array core.
I don't want to use the ultimate. Oh, actually, no. This guy seems beef enough to warrant an ultimate. Hang on. We are getting close to killing this guy. And there we go.
No time to waste. I'm going ahead.
For them supposed to be weak, they are surprisingly standing still. To be honest. But hopefully we got in there just in time. Oh! Oh, Banyue is now helping alongside us and everything.
Sacrificing yourself for justice? A life for a life? And you, charging into Dai over such a lousy trick?
I'm surprised that they haven't like making him super weak or something like that. Surprised by that, to be honest. Hang on.
You can take whatever it is you're after.
You knew about my mission all along?
What mission? Has she told us that yet? I don't think so. Oh, hang on. Cutscene. But yeah, I don't think she's told us about that just yet. What is that, by the way? Is that like a large show? Well, actually, I might also be wrong, to be honest. And that at least appears to be the final one.
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here.
Is Dialyn just going to be finishing him off?
Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
I did not realize that she had an actual telephone on her hand. Or like on her side. The cries and wails of endless pain, resentment, curses, and despair. The sound of accusations fills the air like a tsunami.
Why didn't you save me? Why? Someone was waiting for me.
Look at what you've done.
I did not realize that she had actually. Okay, no, I think that's funny. Anyway.
Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood.
That makes me wonder, is that everything coming out of her telephone?
Machine. I'll always be a machine.
Like, is it all coming out of there? Just as these waves of despair were about to devour everything, Xiaoguang and the others return and step onto the platform. The voices suddenly become clear and gentle. Like a beam of light piercing through the dark clouds, it brings relief and warmth, cleansing the ruckus.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
What? I don't quite get the telephone now, to be honest.
He's so stubborn. Always getting.
Are these like recordings or like what are these?
I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe, so he can see the better days I never got to.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing.
Xiaoguang is not...
Is the price I
No,
pay.
she should be here somewhere, right? Yeah, there she is. She's standing in the background. Quite hidden by the text box.
What's this?
That I would like to know as well.
Please. Please. Our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live.
Like, what are these?
Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place.
But I feel like the goal of this discussion now is to, you know, basically have Banyue no longer live with the trouble.
Thanks.
At least that's what my understanding is.
Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
I wonder if that... Well, obviously Xiaoguang hasn't heard this before. She wasn't there, right? The words of the deceased fade away and their final words come to a peaceful finish.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this?
Oh, sister?
Why?
Was Ningxian sister or brother of Dialyn? What?
Why did all this have
I guess. Man, these are a lot more connected, everyone.
Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth.
The Dialyn's body sways slightly, and her expression is no longer light and choking. There is a hint of sympathy in her faint smile. Like a light piercing through the haze, it gently spills onto Banyue's gaunt yet upright body.
Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms.
I'm just slightly concerned about the whole thing, about these messages that showed up in, like during the fight. Hopefully that's nothing bad.
Correct. But the past cannot be.
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Like, he has saved someone.
Do you really think that
Or, like he has saved people.
sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something
It's not a
worth
matter of
defending?
he murdered everyone. That's not the case.
You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the
But I'm a
past
little
day
bit
after
surprised
day,
that Banyue came
shoulder the
out of
never-ending
this
guilt.
somewhat unscathed. Well, clearly sounded like there was more trouble involved.
Live. Live with a clear mind.
But now they're just able to talk.
Face
That
the
that
people
is a
you
little weird.
saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Dialyn's words finish and begin to sink in. Banyue's body trembles, almost too faintly to notice. In silence, the chains that had bound him for years, forged from cold algorithms, endless slaughter, self-loathing, and the weight of misunderstanding, had nearly crushed his soul. But in that moment, as he stands tall and a shatter with a thunderous crash,
Xiaoguang, Ningqian, about what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again.
at least it sounds like Ningqian didn't quite as well.
You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Dialyn is right.
These seem to be that he's slowly turning human in quotes
Bear it as we go on.
at that place.
You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed to reach for more life instead.
To be honest, but the story is taking a turn that I didn't really expect.
That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dialyn, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that...
Where did Dialyn get these from? I mean, I
was thinking
guess
the
they
same
were
way they were.
investigating, but... To be honest, I think it's kind of funny that she just pulled out like a telephone she has on like her side or like on her back, and used that to listen in. I didn't actually see that she had that. Anyway, you and your parents are such kind people. You've grown into the person your parents had hoped for. Let's go.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now, you've grown into exactly the person they'd hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
I hope he also kind of like puts the hatred into the grave. Something I still want to know, and I hope we'll get some info on that. What happened now to the World Exaltist's plan? That's still something that is open. Xiaoguang gently pats his trembling shoulder. Ningqian is choking up, his voice a little hoarse.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banyue Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my
Who would have
deepest
been the
hatred
right
on you
person?
and squandered my sister's last wish.
Like, who should he have hated instead?
Ningqian, of course I remember your sister. She's the one who found me deep in the hollow and brought me back to life.
Oh.
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
And of course, the only reason he had joined that was to basically figure out how to kill him. That is
You've known all along?
awkward.
And you still took
Awkward
me
to
as a
say
disciple
the
and
least.
taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the
I don't
array.
want to know what happened there.
I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people. And
No, congratulations, you are being used.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the Hollow. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
everyone, it may be too late to say this now, and I'm too ashamed to look Xiaoguang Shifu in the eye. But there's something I must tell you.
Well, that's the first time someone called Shushuang Shifu.
Actually,
I think.
Yashu and Shifu left me a message.
Oh, so that was the maybe that's where that was the thing where the bird came from. Senior Yi contacted you? Senior Yi?
Senior Ye contacted you.
Why Senior Yi? Didn't Senior Yi was oh, let's just go ahead. What did he say?
He probably didn't know about my connection with Sarah, which is why he mistakenly trusted me. He recognized me as a disciple from Banyue Shifu's martial arts school and asked me to pass on a message. To have him look for a black bird inside the hollow.
Oh. I was dumb. Okay. No, that was my misunderstanding. When I read Shifu, I thought he meant Yixuan. Never mind. And Qingming Bird. To be fair, thinking about it, I think that's why I keep tripping up their names. Yixuan? Qiyuan. I can know. Anyway. I would have appreciated if they were a little more separated, you know. Anyway.
Speaking of that, I haven't had the chance to tell you. While I was searching for the array base earlier, I happened to rescue a black bird trapped in the miasma. I'm pretty sure that was the Qingming bird. Once it was freed, it immediately flew off like it knew exactly where it was going. Judging by Ningqian's account, Ye Xuyan must have sent some kind of message through it.
So, if we had followed it, we would have ended up with Shiyuan?
Since no response
Maybe.
came, he probably started to worry that something went wrong in transmission. So when he ran into a disciple from Banyue's martial arts school, he decided to entrust the message that way instead.
The only one who capable of trapping the Qingming bird would be the creator. And Barter must be all alone out there right now.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Yixuan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay.
That's...
Banyue Shifu.
We still don't know what's going on with the creator stuff, by the way. That is slightly worrying me.
If Yixuan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face
Shiyuan.
ahead.
That'll be Shiyuan. I would bet on that. I would bet on that.
Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Wise before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again.
Like, that's my opinion right now. I would bet on Shiyuan. On her having to face Shiyuan. That's at least what my right now opinion is. Support Xiaoguang.
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her wish.
Well, we are going to be opting for knocking her out. No, anyway.
Come on.
And we're not doing that.
Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiaoguang to save us.
Fine. But we proceed
I mean,
with caution.
here's the
We
thing.
must not act
She's not
rashly.
supposed to use the sword. So I can understand having basically concerns, right? But anyway. Banyue gives in and Ningxian says goodbye to everyone before returning the way he came.
Alright, now that we've set him on the right path again,
He's still here, though.
it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
And we will see, oh, Sarah. They're looking at us. And I wonder if Dialyn had already spotted her. I think she has. As if sensing something, Dialyn suddenly stops and looks towards the shadows nearby. Sarah walks out slowly with her usual enigmatic smile, as she was just passing by and hadn't been spying on her for long.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? It's been so long as no match found in the database you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
What? Still, the question
You
is,
were
like, what
investigating me.
exactly is the plan? I mean, I guess the base plan is to find the creator, but anyway.
But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Phaethon, Ye Shunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power
I do
the
wonder
creator
if they'll
lost when they
figure
cleansed the
out, or like
miasma.
find a way on how to actually bring the creator somehow.
Pity, all these changing
So far,
plans.
not really.
But no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive,
How
and
does...
ignorant.
Did Shiyuan explain it at some point? Or
Naturally, your
something?
brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Probably him. A familiar yet strange figure appears nearby. It turns out to be Yishuan, but different. But we already know his thing. His face is filled with shock when he sees Xiaoguang.
Xiaoguang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
He's trying to figure out a way on how to get rid of this word.
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior, we are worried about you.
Senior, yeah. We're all worried.
I mean, obviously, at this point, we know that the reason why he's even here is his sister. But now his sister is here, so we will see how this is gonna resolve itself. You didn't write that letter, did you? About how to break my connection with the Qingming sword.
Note. What note?
No, he didn't. I would have assumed that it's Ningxian.
What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the creator in order to save her, didn't
But
you?
apparently this
So what's
just
wrong
Sarah's
with organizing
doing.
this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator. Only I can open the door for the Creator's arrival into this world.
The Exalters are still so mysterious. I was about to say I hope that this will resolve itself at some point, but at the same time, that's what they're about, so...
Your obsession, the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you?
Come to what?
All our hard work will be in vain.
Maybe the meetup place with whoever the Creator is? Pained Yishuan glances at Xiaoguang, who has her hands anxiously extended towards him, and suddenly closes his eyes. As he opens them again, you see a look of determination.
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Wise, everyone, I'm sorry, but I have
He's
to
gonna
go.
fail. He just doesn't
I've
want
already
it to
come
be
this far.
true.
I have no
I
other
think.
choice.
He's desperately trying to somehow figure out a way now to save her. I'm asking you one thing, no matter what, do not let Xiaoguang follow me. I'm counting on you. Yishuan turns around without looking at Xiaoguang again and disappears into the ominous darkness with Sarah. How could I possibly just stand by and do nothing at a time like this?
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
I have to go after them anyway. Track Sarah and Yishuan.
Belle, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Hopefully.
Route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher
They're
than
probably
anywhere we've been before.
could be the place where they're trying to bring the Creator here. Okay, let's go. We will have to see.
Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Hopefully.
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Funny that you can actually track her around. Anyway, where do we need to go? Here we go. Down here, surprisingly. Where even are we heading? And what is this? Something we can't go through. Okay, got it. What do we have here? Bullion. Wait up, little master. The aura ahead, it feels sinister. I fear it may be a dangerous place. It's best to be prepared before going. Oh.
Is it work time?
Surprising switch over. Right, continue tracking Sarah and Yishuan. And there we go. Meanwhile, Sarah, who is not far away, welcomes the moment she has been longing for.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiaoguang behind my back? Why did you lead her here?
She hasn't done much more than, you know, just lead her here, to be honest.
She stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise.
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin. Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Unfortunately, it seems to be
Sarah,
yes.
What exactly are you trying to do?
Some insanity, that's for
What am
sure.
I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption, embrace your fate.
Sarah doesn't look at him anymore. She raises her hands high in one direction, and her voice suddenly rises, chanting in a cryptic rhythm that nearly pierces the soul.
O supreme and sacred creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defiler's lament, and the mourning of the dead.
What is about to
Almighty
happen
creator,
here?
Hear my plea.
Are they actually going to succeed
I
calling
beseech thee
the
to manifest
creator?
thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the
She's
universe.
definitely doing something.
Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast come to the very brink of
And she's calling something, that's for sure.
abandon the remnants of the mortal world, traverse life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to me.
So this is the Exaltus creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike.
Oh.
I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guan and the others are drawn in too deep.
Surprising shift over. It's not gonna work though. It would be too easy.
So, after
It would be too easy if this is all he has to do.
Showing your fangs.
Foul Miasma, be gone!
Finally.
Abomination.
Is this going to work though? I don't think so. It's not gonna be as easy.
Everything is
He
under
certainly
your
hit
gaze.
Sarah though, it seems.
It's a tricky one, just as expected. Any good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now.
No,
should be the end of it.
it's not gonna be that easy, come on. It's not gonna be as easy.
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse life, death.
It's also not gonna be the end of Sarah.
Shall return.
Although somehow... Oh, hang on.
This
Oh!
is Sarah. Special
Flashback to
investigation
that
squad.
to that
From
thingy that you were
HSO
talking
of hand.
about.
Our team was caught in an operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone. Wait! Don't leave! Please! Save me! I don't want to die. Help me. Don't leave me behind. Please. Save me. Anyone.
So that makes me curious though. So it seems that she was correct about the whole she's part of HSO thing.
Can no one
And
hear me?
I guess that's how she got to the
Oh, if gods truly exist in this world,
that's how she got to the
Please.
Exaltists.
hear my plea. Where am I? Am I saved?
Lucky child, chosen by the will of the Creator, you are restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal.
Makes me curious what's going to happen though.
The blood of the Creator flowing
It's
through
like we
your
now can see how she
broken
got to the
body is the best
Exaltists.
proof that you belong here.
What? Blood of the Creator?
But the question is, what is happening to Sarah now? I wouldn't really believe that this will be her end. To be
We're
honest,
the
I don't
Exaltists. I'm Soth,
I don't
the scribe,
see that.
and the current overseer.
That would have been a surprising end for her personally.
There's no need for fear.
I doubt
no
that'll
need for
happen.
doubt. The Creator is merciful.
Although it does feel like a bit of a
This is the
sign
place
off
they have
for her
given you.
specifically.
Your new home.
No. Sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
I guess this is now the moment where she has disappeared
How
for a
many
while.
times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO? And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
Interesting difference there, HIA and hand.
Miss, this is your final warning. If you continue, we'll have no choice but to remove you by force.
Tread carefully.
Shouldn't she
One step
have
further
documents,
and you
or
may
like
shed
they
your
have
sins.
documents of
But the gate to the
the
final
name
domain
even
does not
existing?
open without refinement. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator,
And that's-
for they are the origin of all.
What is up with the HIA thing, hand thing?
Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face. But the path to salvation is clear. It lies within the eternal call the Creator has allowed me to hear. Abandon the
And that's how
limits
she
of
got
the
to the
mortal world.
Exaltus, obviously.
Traverse life and death.
No. What?
I set
Ah,
my
what is the
hand
Creator?
upon
What
my
is what is
spine,
everything?
and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk
But it
the path
sounds like
in search
the
of
reason why she
Creator.
ended up joining the Exaltus is because of whatever happened in her life before. That's what I'm just gonna call it now.
Creator, who has shown me the conclusion. I have fulfilled your promise. Please, accept me.
Not good.
And oh, she is still alive, and
Is this your permission for me to merge?
oh boy, what did Shion make it worse?
Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait.
Has Sarah become the Creator? Now, that's what it sounds. I mean, that would make sense in terms of merging, you know?
This presence, it's grown even stronger.
Sudden cutscene.
That Creator has returned. Oh no.
Well, two people make one that has happened. Oh. I think Shongguang is about to potentially join us. What is?
Brother, wait for me!
Yeah, she's definitely gonna use this sword, I think. Is it just? Did it just straight up consume him? I think so.
What is this?
I don't care what you are. Give me back my brother!
And that's a fight now.
To me again!
Although Shongguang is basically fourth member, and she's just having us out alongside with a random Ellen in the team.
Thanks to Yeshuyen's foolish act of defiance.
That is Sarah.
Is that Sarah's voice?
Yep.
Fortunately, my most devoted follower has accomplished what I have foreseen, paving the way for my descent into this world. As for Yeshuyen, fret not. I have other plans for him.
And she's just going to be taken away.
It'll all be over!
Is that is my understanding. What is that? Oh, Banyue, I think. This seems to be the... We have ultimates. I might as well use them. Hello? Can I do that, please? Thank you. The deadly laser makes a surprising amount of damage, to be honest. And there you go, Shuangguang helps out. Does she take the final hit? No. You know what? I'm going to wait a bit. What even are you doing? Oh, hang on. Not sure what effects this guy has, but this is what I was waiting for. There we go. Well, and now whatever this is that, but...
What is that?
Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along.
But is it really...
By the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
What is gone wrong with him? And why did it look like he just straight up resurrected that monster thingy? In the fusion attack is powered by an agent, it will put the enemy in a special weakened state. Okay. Carried, I believe, is the dodge thingy. This thing. I think, at least.
Thank you for your patience.
So bad is the enemy's name, I think, but I didn't read the full text, to be honest. You transferred to the prowl. Okay. No idea what a prowl is, but I'll just hit things and hope that works. Oh, hang on. I guess the lower enemy was basically helping me damage the bigger guy. I think that was pretty much what just happened. There we go. Hang on. Oh. Gotta make sure to, of course, continue on with the dodging of things. And we have Shuangguang also hitting it. We are halfway down. Awful Miasma, whatever that just was.
How annoying.
Hang on. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I had accidentally muted myself. I do have an echo on my phone, my headphones, but it is fairly quiet right now. I'm out of switches apparently, which hasn't happened in a while, to be honest. I don't think I've had that in like a long time. And now we gotta do as much as possible here. There comes the counter. Someone had an ultimate. Someone had an ultimate. And there we go. And oh, I just realized this icon was G1. The enemy's icon was G1.
To draw the sword if you keep running. Your loved ones.
Yeah, obviously, I think for some
choices are burdens.
What happened to him?
We must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you
well,
trust
obviously,
me.
for some reason, the girl appears to be.
Finally.
Well, is she now going to do it? She is.
Being controlled instead. I believe my brother would make the same choice.
Obviously, I was kind of saying that it's gonna happen at some point.
You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great.
But for some reason, I mean, Shion was worried. It makes no sense for him to want that. But obviously Shion is influenced by something now.
Brother.
Such a splendid power.
And of course, still gotta keep the whole thing of like the cost of this word in mind. That is something I am personally a little worried about.
I am Zhenguang, wielder of the Qingming sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice. Did
I was
did
curious
I
when
really
that
bring
happened.
my brother back?
Please forgive me for
I would
leaving again.
hope so.
You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother.
But what in the hell happened to him? Oh, that was sudden. Which... A few days later, the long silence finally breaks. Xiao Guang finally wakes up. So, something has clearly taken over Shi-Wen. For whatever reason. Hopefully we'll find out soon. So, Xiao Guang's awake-wise, we should go check on her first. That was a sudden interruption though. I'll have to go on a quick ad break before we go ahead into the final of, or the calm down of the 2.4 story, but make sure to not go anywhere. We'll be wrapping up the 2.4 story in just 3 minutes time. I'll see you then. Well, welcome back to Cells, as we're just about to wrap up the 2.4 story content. Whatever happened back then? The Dialyn and Banyue Shifu will be here soon. We'll wait for you to check in on Xiaoguang before we start our discussion. Like, it's a little strange. So clearly... Oh, hang on. Where are they? Down back here? No. No, she is in the room I would have expected her. Just was confused by the ping being rather back here. Xiaoguang's diary. Let's talk to her first. How are you feeling?
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream.
Except it wasn't.
Right. Where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did
I would tell, but it sounds like that'll be a no. I think that's my understanding. Don't worry, let me tell you.
Don't worry. Let me explain everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses.
But that's a seem.
He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't quite hear. Even though it was clear he didn't want to leave, he still went off alone in the end.
Where did he go off to? Yes, I feel like the anime put up so many question marks.
Banyue and Dialyn were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something.
But this is not going to be the end of Sarah, of the creator, or anyone involved.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant,
like, this is not the end of anyone involved, so
if that takes hold again,
the 2.5 update is already released. We could look into that, but there's another game that's gonna release next week.
Did she make it in time?
Happy about. Did she make it? No, she hasn't really. Okay, I was about to say she hasn't really shown anything, so I don't think she's even involved.
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Suibian Temple yet. She must be dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunquai Summit will be sending people over soon to investigate the creator incident.
Yunquai Summit.
Are they going to take her? That would be stupid. Contemplate what happened before with Xiaoguang.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's target has always been you and the Qingming Sword?
Probably. If you think, at least that would explain the actions.
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming Sword to make me break the seal myself.
And she did in the end.
I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment. To devour the power of both me and the Qingming
big
Sword.
question, right, is the whole thing with the whole aspect of it would devour memories or anything like that. Do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming Sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it.
I mean, at the very least, she seemed to be...
I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believed that the last strike would bring my brother back.
And it did. Keep asking.
And besides that, did you notice anything else?
I noticed her hair going white.
What do you mean?
Like your body, like your appearance.
Like any changes with your body? Or in your appearance? Your hair turned white when you drew the sword.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword?
And that as well.
Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming Sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade.
So what's up with the
what my
whole
brother asked
it will
me to do.
consume your memories thing? Because that
What's wrong? Still
at least
worried? Then how
didn't
about a little
seem
test?
to
Want
be
me
the
to recite my technique
case.
spells? Or any Yunquei Summit rules?
So
Or
I
maybe
feel like Yixuan has
everything we
to
did
explain
together
things.
after we met?
Thank goodness, looks like you're okay.
Thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay. I'm glad.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky.
I feel like Yixuan,
Maybe
there's
it's
a
about
lot
time
of
things
question
went my
marks
way,
on
right?
what happened.
It's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again.
See, at least now we know Senior Yi wasn't fooled.
At least now we can be absolutely certain that Senior Ye was never swayed by Sarah and the Creator from the start. He even tried to contact Yishuan Shifu secretly.
But it didn't quite work.
Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the
Yeah,
Qingming
so that's what
to
we
lure my brother into
confirmed
cooperating with her.
mid-stream, basically, right? That was his goal. He didn't join the Exaltists to become an Exaltist. He joined it to somehow figure out a way to get Chungwan away from the sword. Only to be basic. Well, he didn't get murdered, right? But anyway.
He didn't realize that the Creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along, and that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back?
Maybe he's worried or something.
He was clearly worried about
That's
me.
like my only explanation I could have, right?
I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again, saying something like, he'd definitely save me. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
That would be surprising considering the whole, she just pulled the sword thing. Rest up, we'll figure it
But
out.
since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's just do that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
Hopefully. The concerning Xiaoguang's eyes softens, replaced by a quiet determination. She nods firmly, pushing down her unease. In her gaze, hope flickers to life once more. Who knows what happened? We need to know. Shiyuan still missing, Yixuan still busy, it seems. But Dialyn is here. How's Xiaoguang's doing? She just woke up, so instead of bucking her with questions, we figured we'd give her some peace. She's still concerned about Senior Yi, but she's less upset now. But hearing after the creation was repelled and that her brother made it out safely, she calmed down for now and is resting.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind these next few days.
Please don't worry, Banyue Shifu. Somehow she made it... Somehow she's not affected at the very least? Please don't worry, Banyue Shifu. Xiaoguang's only drew her sword for Senior Yi and all of us. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her condition. She's always been tougher than we think, but that's also exactly why it's so hard not to worry about her. Back to business, what's this resonance signal you two mentioned earlier?
Let me explain. It was sudden and chaotic, and we didn't have time to look deeper, so we couldn't tell you right away. When the Creator, or rather, that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemnian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist Overseer Mevarok. And the third one was the town.
What a coincidence. These are all places we've been to before.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Bella and I have been before.
With massive, like, things that had happened there.
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is the 4th signal. Fairy?
Is it going to be at... No. Random play isn't in a hollow.
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high
I wouldn't be surprised if it showed up at random play, but...
Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy
But
exceeded
obviously
all
it's
known
in the
records
hollow,
within
right?
London Hollow.
It's almost like it was some kind of response, then it hit itself again.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one, it's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
4 resonating signals. There must be some
I wonder if there's
connection we
something...
haven't uncovered yet.
Well, they probably would have mentioned that if they could triangulate it, maybe.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the Creator, might have just been the opening move. The Creator testing the waters.
Maybe the one hiding
Whatever
so
it
well
is,
is the
still
creator
out there
itself.
lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to
And we
Krampus
don't know what's
closely
going
monitor
on with
any changes
Sarah.
inside the
I mean, I
hull.
guess they have no merged consciousnesses or something? Things will go much better with your help. We'll keep an eye out for it too.
With Krampus and Banyue Sufu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. While we keep Xiaoguang company, Bill and I will keep an eye on the situation too.
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. A brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again.
Probably in the next version. Right, we've talked with... can we talk to them again? Good thing Xiaoguang's alright. Don't forget, you're gonna have to pay me back for this volunteer work. How about I drop a top for you? From travel expenses, compensation for emotional stress, to overtime and missed meal tea milk money. Thanks for everything, Dialyn. Writing reports till the cows come home, sorting through mountains of mission files, and dealing with endless inquiries from these old geezers upstairs, and applying for a position for a new colleague and whatnot. New colleague? Yeah, my humble business is expanding, and I'm short on help. I need some muscle who can take a beating. Better yet, if they come with some skeletons in their closet that I can use as leverage. Overtime is just part of the deal. Business trips? Oh, they're regulating too. Dialyn seems to recall something interesting, flashing a smile that seems somewhat unsettling. Well, whatever she's doing, let's talk with Belle. Well, things are settled for now, though I've got this feeling there's definitely more trouble brewing ahead. There's still much about the creator and other secrets of the Hollows that we don't have much leads on yet. But hey, at least this time, and all those times before, we pulled through, didn't we? No matter what lies ahead, at least we've got reliable companions on our side. Yeah, at least we're never fighting alone. Alrighty, even the biggest problems can wait until tomorrow. Right now, I just want to take a hot shower and sleep. Wise, you should get some rest too. Gotta recharge those batteries to be ready for the next adventure. Well, time to go to bed, but we aren't quite done just yet, it seems. There's still a tiny bit going on, so let's complete that as well. And head to the bed. Those heart-pounding battles and unsolved mysteries gradually fade into distant, blurry memories. Meanwhile, as Dialyn compiles her mission report, she's greeted by a familiar guest.
Oh, are you here to criticize
And
me,
it is
Senior
Chow.
I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner. You know,
To be fair, they are, I believe they are colleagues.
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming.
Where did everyone go?
The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's core data and erase this unstable factor. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence?
Interesting that even Krampus in its entirety wanted him gone.
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deemed there is no need to erase it.
Quite interesting. Even with the internal trouble gone.
Don't worry. I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Sure, why
Wouldn't
not?
that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think?
Could be true.
Aside from the old folks from Tops, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications, which gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
Interesting. So, kind of surprising how many enemies Banyue, so to speak, has.
You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to not in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe
She appears to have a plan. Just let her do that, and that should be it, hopefully.
and so useful with all the potential value he brings.
Hopefully.
I'm sure she will be happy. After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right? Alright, I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member.
I'll still be relying on you to help me
Thinking about it,
persuade the
so he
others.
basically moves from having his own duel type of thing to Krampus? Or such as a long side thing? The conversation comes to an end with sweet but cold farewells. Dialyn remains where she's standing and exhales softly.
Banyue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
The skies over Whitehead Peninsula remain heavy and grey, but for Banyue, the path towards a new life now lies open, and one less shadow stands in his way. Night deepens and all is silent. A Swabian temple is shrouded in hazy moonlight. A single room is lit with a dim yellow light, like a stubborn little firefly in the darkness.
On the day I secretly snuck into Swabian Temple, I saved a chubby cat.
Oh, I was wondering what was up with that cat bat. The next time I came to the temple, I tried to pass myself off as an acting temple master, only to get caught red-handed by Junior Wise. The day we went to Yumcha Sin, I was wearing that casual dress, Junior Wise said it really suits me.
The storyteller at Yum-Cha Scene told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals.
Oh, she's writing a diary.
Sticky rice powder and kumquat peel. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dialyn really likes honey. She always doubles the amount.
Did she?
Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder.
Thinking about it, this may be the diary the reason why she's able
When we gathered around
to
the
keep
fire
everything
that night, we looked
in
at
her
the
head.
stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about... Why? Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I wrote it all down
So she
right
did
here.
get negatively impacted. The words on the page are blurry, twisted, and morphed, as if they're about to break free from the shackles of the pages and disappear completely. A tear falls from her eye, hitting the diary with a sharp pat. After a few seconds, she wipes the damp marks from her face with the back of her hands, and her eyes become resolute again. She stares at the handwriting soaked in tears, as if trying to use her gaze to burn the words back into her heart.
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories.
You know, what would be kind of nice if Wise just randomly came in now and, you know, like...
Shifu, my brother, Wise, Belle, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember.
But it's interesting. So she was lying earlier. Maybe that's also why she keeps a diary. In the light, her lips move persistently, yet in vain, over and over again, repeating the fragments of fleeting memories that she's desperate to hold on to. Her fingers begin to turn white and tremble slightly as she grips the diary tightly. It's as if she's engaging in a desperate struggle against an invisible foe known as the Forgotten. Only the still damp tear stains on the paper silently tell the story of a young girl who's in the darkest of nights used all her strength to pretend the world is still as it always was. Pretend that she's still the same Shungguang, whole, unscared, unaffected by the Qingmin's word. Oh man, we do already have a Beyond Star. Okay, we already have a next version coming up, and unfortunately, that'll be the end for today. I would like to wrap up on that stuff, but I have to chop off really quickly now. So, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, it'll be a while until we come back to Zenless, but make sure to follow and subscribe anyway, because there's gonna be an Enfield stream on release day, so make sure to not miss that. But regardless, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Have a great rest of your day, night, or whatever else you'll be doing next. I'll see you then.